Okay.
Leaf boobies.
They're leaf boobies. Hey, it's Lace. We are going to make sensory bins today, and Nixon's going to be my helper. This is something that keeps the babies busy and from tearing things up, so I'll show you what I got. So I already made one of these to keep the buddy busy, and he absolutely loves it. So I decided today I would make a few more and I would film it just to show how easy it is and how cheap it is and how great it is to entertain toddlers. So I'll show you what I have because he's gonna play with everything and pull it apart. So here's the only sensory bin we have so far, and I went out today to buy a bigger container because this one is way too small. But this is what I'm keeping them all in, and then when he's ready to play, I'm gonna let him dump them in a bigger one. This first one I made, I colored some rice, and he uses it to play with his little dump truck and excavator dinkies, and these are all little toys we already had. And these little cones, they came with another toy set, and I kind of thought he was like too small for them at the time, but they worked out perfect for this. So these sensory bins are great to use up those little toys that you might have thrown out otherwise. As I have today for these bins, I got all of it either out of my cupboard or from his playroom or from Dollarama today. So I have these star noodles that I dyed blue, and I'm going to show you how to do that because it's so easy. And then I also have some rotini pasta that I dyed red, and I think I'm going to mix two of those together because they look really cool together. I picked up some foam blocks from Dollarama today because I thought they would be perfect for sensory bins, some pom-poms. I want to do a Valentine's Day themed basket, so at Dollarama today I picked up some Valentine's things that they had out. The first thing is some paper worms. Not sure what they're actually called, but they're just like the crinkly little bits of paper that you put in like Easter baskets and stuff. I also got some heart gems. This is a random toy that I think we gave the rest of it away. It was like a push cart and these little gears popped onto it, but that's what this is great for. Those little extra toys that you have, you can use them. These are some leftover like styrofoam glitter balls that I had from a winter craft I was making. Nixon has a tractor up here. And these also went with that winter craft. It was a snowman, and those were the buttons and these were the scarves. But I thought they'd work out okay in the Valentine's basket, so that's what I'm going to use those for. I also have some rubber ducks and rubber unicorns, and just a little trick with these is take a hot glue gun and seal the holes in them because they get moldy if you don't. So I have that done with all of these. I have these little purple gems that were actually left over from my wedding, and I had them left in a craft bin. I picked up some little dinosaurs from the dollar store, and these I almost put in Nixon's loot bags and I didn't end up using them, so we'll use them with these. So the plan today is to make 3 different sensory bins, one being a Valentine's theme, one being done with these noodles and maybe some dinosaurs, and the third is going to be water beads. So I have those ready to go right here. For containers, I picked up these containers from Dollarama. They were $3 for 3 containers, and I got 2 sets. We don't have a whole lot of space, so I'm going to keep all of my sensory bins in these little containers, and when he's ready to play with them, I'm going to pour them into this one bigger one that I got also at the dollar store. So that's going to be the storage system for us. If you have the space, you could just get containers this size and do all of them in those, but we don't, so we're going to make it work with smaller containers. The first thing I'm going to show you how to do is to dye the pasta. It's super easy and you don't need very many things. All you need is any type of pasta you want. I'm going to use these little stars, some food coloring, a plastic bag, a little shot glass, and some alcohol. You also need somewhere to put it to dry, so I just have a dish towel down with a paper towel on top of it. So I poured a very small amount of alcohol in this shot glass. I don't know how much to use, just depending on how much rice you use. So I kind of eyeballed it. I'm probably going to add 10 drops or so to this. I made a huge mess, but what's new? The first time I probably used about twice as many drops, so about 20 or so. And the less noodles you put in, the more vibrant it becomes. Nixon's already digging in with his tractors. He loves these so much. So I really need to hurry and get them in some bins so he can stop dropping noodles everywhere. Are you having fun? So the next thing you're going to do is just give this a little swirl to mix the drops in and dump it into your bag. So mix it up really, really good. So I just have a dish towel here with a paper towel on top. You're just gonna take your baggie of noodles and dump it out onto there. And then you're just gonna leave them to dry. Because it's alcohol, it dries pretty quickly. It might only take an hour, but I like to leave them overnight. Nixon's been playing with this as I was explaining how to dye the pasta, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the blue star bin because they're everywhere. My hands are super blue from that, so don't mind that, but I'm gonna pour the stars in. They actually feel so cool. And I think I'm gonna put the red noodles in too. And then maybe some foam blocks. And that's it. So that's one of them, and he can mix all of this up and play with it.
Open this.
Open this. We're gonna do a Valentine's box now, and Nixon's gonna help me with this one. So we're gonna start by pouring in the paper worms. Shake, shake. Oh, are they stuck? Good job. Pour them in. Good job, baby. Pom-poms. Good. Are they so soft? Good job. Pour it in. Oh, good. We're gonna put ribbons and put this one in. Good, and that's our Valentine's box. Good job, put the cover on. Good job, Nixon. Good. Okay.
Another one.
Okay, this is for sure gonna be his favorite. He loves these water beads. So let's see if I can get him to put things in without taking them out. I have two because he's gonna make one for his girlfriend and give it to her for Valentine's Day. Are you making one for Annalise? Good job, buddy. Okay, let's make one for Nixon too. So we made 5 sensory bins today, 4 different ones, and we repeated one because he's gonna give one to his little girlfriend. So, Nixon, which one do you wanna play with now?
Want this?
This one? You wanna play with the water beads?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna pour his into a bigger container when we're ready to play. But you can move him over, baby. And then Mommy will pour the beads in.
Put it down the floor.
Wow.
Playing these. Daddy play these. Sleep. Sleep. Daddy, play this.
What is that?
Daddy, play this.
What a mess. Daddy, wash his hands first.
Are you having fun? Oh, feeding them to the alligator. Oh, soft. Is it soft?
Dig, dig. Dig, dig, dig. 3, 4, 5, 6. Mom, no. Dig,
What's this?
dig, dig,
Look.
yeah.
I'm filming this later and Nixon's asleep, so I might be a little bit quieter, but we had a great time putting together our sensory bins today. Nixon played with all 4 of the ones that we made a lot, like to the point where he stopped playing with them because I took them away because he was making a bit of a mess, and he would have played with them longer if I had let him. So Jeff had asked me earlier, why do I want to make these sensory bins for Nixon? And part of the reason is because we're in Newfoundland and it's freezing. Like there's a cold weather warning, and Nixon's the type of kid who needs to be outside to play. So like it's something to keep him busy. But I was like, there's benefits to it. And I knew it had to do with helping their like verbal skills and making connections in their brain, but I found the definition and I wrote it down, and it is: sensory play builds nerve connections in the brain's pathways which lead to the child's ability to complete more complex learning tasks. Sensory play supports language development, cognitive growth, fine and gross motor skills, problem-solving skills, and social interaction. So it's very beneficial, and like it's something that they're interested in. They just like to feel the different textures and discover and learn. So I just think it's great anyways. So for fillers, you can use anything that you can think of, to be honest. So I really like using little parts of toys. These little cones and the little signs were from a kit that he got when he was younger, and I took them out because I thought they might be a little bit of a choking hazard. But with these bins, he's never going to be playing with these when I'm not paying full attention to him because there are so many small parts. So this is a good thing to go in here. For fillers, you can use things like rice, noodles. I've seen ones where people use cooked spaghetti. You can use water beads, paper, confetti, anything you can think of. I've seen ones where you can use like sand or kinetic sand and then like hide the puzzle pieces in there and they can find it and put it on their puzzle. You could even use snow. I could grab a handful of snow off of my back patio, put it in a bucket, and let him go wild with it. It's too cold to go out and play in the snow right now, so bring it inside, why not? Anyway, thank you for watching, and this is a great idea. Seriously, do it with your kids. I'll show you how I have them stored because they take up no space. This is just taking up no space at all, so big win. I legit might put some of these together and give them out as like birthday gifts to his little friends and everything, because like, so great. We had such a good day with these. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.
I have
What are those?
boobies.
Oh, okay.
These boobies.
They're leaf boobies?
Eyes broken.
They're not broken. They go in the sports bra. Can you hand it back?
Yeah.
Hey, will you Nixon?